So hello guys, back with another video, and this time a kind of short PSA kind of video. And today I just want to talk about how you can clean those disgusting looking GPU cores if you care about it, because honestly it's below the heatsink and no one's ever going to see it. But if you watch the 1050 teardown video, you will have seen that my friend used this little tool here to get some of the thermal paste off of the side of the GPU, of the packaging, and out where all the small SMDs are. And yeah, I thought that was a pretty good idea of his, and so I'm making this video to basically tell this to the world. All the three people that are going to care about how their GPU cores look under the heatsink. So basically this is my 780 Ti again, because I don't have another GPU. I don't really have another graphics card here that has a nice big GPU. And this one's also the only one that has like a metal, this kind of little metal piece around the GPU. So I already took the screws out. I just have to remove the heatsink. And there we have it. And you can see that this core is pretty messed up. So the thermal paste is basically everywhere. Which is good, because that means it spread out like I wanted it to. But it kind of looks like a big mess. So the heatsink looks fine actually, but the core itself looks really bad. So I'm not gonna talk about this card specifically because I made a teardown video of that. I'm just going to do the cleaning thing of the GPU. So the one thing you gotta be careful about is that you don't knock off these little SMDs, and these are pretty small, really hard to see actually. And so these SMDs, which is short for surface mount devices, well, if you knock them off, that's it. The card will most likely not work anymore. So be careful with that, especially with a core like this that has a lot of these. So now I'm going to try to clean all this. So after you cleaned the core in the normal manner, you can now get this thing out and try to get the foam paste out of all the little spots where you can't get into. One thing that I have to say about this is it's going to be a lot easier if the thermal paste is old and has hardened. In this case, this is the thermal paste that I put on in the teardown video, so it's mostly fresh cryonaut. Which means this is going to be a lot more difficult. So the result here might look a bit worse than what you would get if you had old thermal paste on here. So now, after polishing the core and also this metal piece around it, and trying to get into all the smaller areas, you can see that the core looks a lot cleaner than it has before. But there is still some thermal paste in between all these small SMDs, and that's because this thermal paste is freshly applied cryonaut, and so cryonaut by itself is pretty fluid compared to other thermal pastes from my experience. So it's kind of hard to get it out of there. I think it could do a better job than me by just investing more time. But if you're dealing with older thermal paste that has been on there for a couple of years, stock thermal paste. It's these slightly more gray thermal paste. It's going to be a lot easier to get it out of there because it's in bigger chunks and not like a semi-fluid what this is currently. So I'm gonna call it a day here. And yeah, if you want your GPU core to look a lot better before you apply new thermal paste, you could just use this small tool that's basically found in any kind of repair kit, or basically anything else that anything else that has this form. So yeah, that's basically a pretty short video. Just wanted you to show this kind of little simple trick that I found is kind of a good idea. So yeah,